Well, let's check back in on Florida tonight, where Hurricane Milton is currently lashing the state. You're looking at a live picture of Naples. You can see the sea is very rough. The storm's a monster. It's already making a mess. Several tornadoes while still swirling in the Gulf of Mexico. Now, this is video you're going to see from one of those tornadoes that touched down in Fort Myers ahead of the hurricane. You can see those trees just snapped, roofs completely blown off the homes there. And it really, Belle, is just a scary situation what's happening, because there's so many different ways this storm is creating damage and danger for people.
There were numerous supercells producing large tornadoes earlier, prior to the storm hitting the coast. So it was quite a day. And those did not only hamper the West Coast at Fort Myers video, but we had 19 touchdowns today. And a lot of them were on the east side, just supercells lined up on the outer edge of all that energy and all that spin. So we're going to start out with the hurricane to show you where it is right now. So as we speak, it's still a Category 3. That's how it's going to make landfall. It's going to make landfall probably within the next 90 minutes, meaning the center of the eye wall is going to come onto the coast right at Sarasota, just south of Tampa, and it is moving northeast at 15. So why did it come on so early? Well, last night, in the middle of the night, the wind speed of the actual hurricane did go from 10 to over 20 miles per hour, and then during the day today, it's been sitting between 15 to 17 miles per hour. So that's what really kind of scurried it along, and because of that, it is making landfall at this hour and within the next 90 minutes, I should say, prior to 1 o'clock in the morning, which is what we anticipated as of yesterday. But as you can see, it will make landfall as a Category 3 with wind gusts potentially up to 150. We haven't seen a wind gust over 80 miles per hour yet, but that doesn't mean that will not happen. And we're talking that storm surge of 13 feet coming in between Tampa and down to right now just south of Sarasota. Still a Category 1 going across Orlando and Walt Disney World, and then moving across the coast by tomorrow night, and by, well, tomorrow in the midday hours, it'll move off the eastern side of Florida. What a storm, my goodness. Watching it all week. I will say the forecast had it basically there and had it as a Category 3. So you have to, the one thing about that is having confidence in that kind of a forecast does kind of help. That's for sure, just because people could plan and people could evacuate, and hopefully they did just that. All right, let's move back home, show you what's happening across our region. So we had a quiet, beautiful day. We did top out at 72 miles an hour. 62 is the average, 86 is the record, and the sunset is at 6:38. We know so many of you have friends and family there. You have homes there. You have vacation properties there. You have places you love going to in Florida. So we wanted to make sure we cover that storm for you and let you know what you can anticipate. All right, 69 is that current temperature. Dew point is at 38, really low dew point. Blue skies out here tonight, as always in the last few weeks anyway. 64 in Rochester, 77. I want to go back to this real quick. Look at this. So really warm air coming in tomorrow, and then cooler air. Look at this, because some of this is coming in next week. So make sure you get some of your layers ready and get those plants inside before next week. We will have some frost, because one front's going to come in on Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday will be cooler. Sunday cooler than Saturday, and then next week we have that frosty start, possibly on Tuesday. So we go from 82. I think this will be our last 80, folks. Soak it in tomorrow. 21 degrees above average, 72, 64, 57. Yes, we're going down next week. 34 degrees on Tuesday morning.